Thermaltake C240 DDC Hard Tube Liquid Cooling Kit Opinion. So here we have a hard tube loop in kit form with the majority of items needed for building a loop, but not everything. The components supplied are plenty to build a loop in a pretty large case, enough tubing to make a couple of mistakes too, which is important when starting out and learning the craft. Cooling performance from this kit is as expected, pure excellence. It is easily on a par with my soft tubing loops, which outperform air cooling and AI loops by a significant margin. Cool. Custom loop cooling performance. Pre-picked parts for compatibility with a variety of systems. Fittings are very high quality. Bad. Doesn't include everything you need to build. DDC pump has no heat sink. Very expensive compared to other kits. Having friends around to help really made the build day a fun event. The materials provided are of a sound quality, and a decent looking loop was pretty easy to create. The documentation is a little simple and could be fleshed out more with techniques for measuring and bending tubes. Would have liked to see more mounting materials for the pump and reservoir, and definitely a heatsink on the DDC pump. The RGB components work very well, although much of the cabling can be a little tricky to tidy up. Longer fan splitter cables would have helped. PWM on the fans is a very big plus. Missing this on the pump is a little disappointing. In fact, controlling the pump speed is pretty difficult, so this does mean some pump noise is unavoidable. At the time of writing, the Thermaltake C240 DDC was available for around $305. That is actually a very high price considering competing kits are available for around $126. Water cooling UK. Not forgetting the extra outlay for a heat gun, tube cutter and deburring, chamfering tool. At least you get quality fittings and great RGB to play with after you've finished building, so with all things considered, it gives me pleasure to grant our bronze award. Remember, a custom loop will almost always outperform any AI or air cooling setup.